Right, let's see if we can find something interesting. 3 folders, shit, all the hot coffee there. A cell phone, bread, and 2 newspapers. Oh, here it comes. There's, oh, it's not a newspaper. Is that one on there? Is that bread? 2 folders. Another one there. There's a newspaper. Find another folder. One of those box folders, not the small ones. There it is. 2 glasses, a cup, bread, and a cell phone. I haven't found the bread yet. 2 cups. Oh, they're not drinking cups. There's a glass there. I've got to look for some glass as well. Another glass. There's a cup. Coffee jug. Is that a cell phone? Is that a cell phone? An attaché case. Yeah. Ashtray. A bottle. In a bottle. Oh, there's one there. Fruit basket. Glasses. We've got to find another drinking glass. And some bread. Bread. And a drinking glass. Can we move the... Oh, we can't move it. Drinking glass. There it is. Oh, there. Clearly Tom was just popping out when he had his accident. Everything points to him planning to return quickly. He must have had a phone call. Quite unusual interior design, don't you think? Yeah, the name was Radansky. He must have had Slavic origins. They're just souvenirs. 10 wood and colour in 3 or 10s. Figures of women in mirror image hidden away. Inside, outside. It's the little dollies. One over there. 9 simple metal and wood tool which many farmers, gardeners scythe. There's another one. 3 more. 2 more. 2 more. Ah, here's one. 1 more. A lot of farmers still use them. 10 strong and straight, it hits flat. Hammers. Just the 1 more then? One more in the bookcase. Look in the drawer. Five keys, so they've got to be that shape on the top there, like that. A 5 with a little cross in the middle. 5 that's slightly round with no decoration. One more, I think. There it is. 5 with a little decoration. Nice. Ah, maybe this key opens a garage or something, or a cellar. Or take the torch, definitely. What's in there? Light up the cellar. Now press and hold. Oh, right. 20 cobwebs. Seven more to get. Oh, it's a big one there. Catch all the flies though, wouldn't it? Is that one down there? No. Oh, one more. Oh, I hope we don't run out of battery. Got to move something. No, I don't think we have. Wow. Oh, where is it? There it is. A crowbar. There's one. Open the shutter with the crowbar. Ah! Ah. Even when you can see, this cellar looks really sinister. And I'm not sure that we'll find anything here. If I were you, I wouldn't be so negative. Take a close look. It's a sicko's paradise. Whips and chains, huh? Right. That one down there. There's a whip there. A dog collar. Isn't that oh. Handcuffs. 2 chains. Chain. Dog leash. Handcuffs, chain, whip. A cage. was expecting a much, much bigger cage. A small whip. A mask. Handcuffs. And a chain. Oh, it's dirty footprints. No oil. There's a chain on there. Handcuffs and a small whip. It's a small one. Handcuffs. Can't see them. In there. There they are on the floor. A spade. Okay. I'm gonna go digging. You're right, Tom. Radansky clearly had some unusual taste. This looks more like bondage gear than actual instruments of torture. True, but it tells a little more about the guy. Yeah, let's say there are some things that's best not to know. Footprints. Dig. I think that something is buried under here. Go easy with the shovel, you might destroy some evidence. What's this? Ooh, evidence. I bet that's the hammer stolen from the prototype's premises, and it looks like there's a little blood on it. Maybe it's Nancy's blood. Do you think that Tom could have killed Nancy and Jeffrey before he killed Bill? Anything is possible. The two men may have joined forces to kill Nancy and Jeffrey, and then Bill may have decided to get rid of his accomplice. But there's something not quite right. I agree. As soon as we found their company's statutes, the two men became the prime suspects. Bill knew that, so he wasn't going to attract further attention to himself by killing Tom. Maybe he thought that we wouldn't notice that the car had been tampered with and was planning to blame Tom for the murders. Oh, that sounds possible. On the way back, go and see the judge and ask for a warrant to arrest Bill. In the meantime, I wouldn't mind stopping off at the university where the four associates were students. It's only a half-hour's drive away. I might find out a little more about their so-called friendship. Hello, Professor Eidenberg. Thank you for agreeing to see us. We're looking for information about 4 of your students who graduated in 2001. Information about students, I'm not allowed to say anything. I think that I require their authorization. 3 of them have been murdered, and I need to understand them better to help solve the crime. That's terrible. I'll do what I can, but I have a terrible memory for names. There must be some class photos somewhere. If we find the right year, it will help me. 19 class photos. Look. We've got to find 2001, haven't we? 3 left. There's 1 there. Two. With anything? Nope. One more. Lots of books. Ah. There it is. Up on the roof. On the ceiling. Oh. Rudansky, Mendes, Barton, Boyle, and Howard. And who's this? Yes, I remember them. They were inseparable, but at the time there wasn't 4 of them, there were 5. Really? And do you remember who the 5th one was? Quite clearly, it was the best student I ever had, Peter Howard, a genius. Sadly, he committed a terrible crime. A crime? He raped and killed a young first-year student. His friend's testimony saved him from the chair. What do you mean? He was judged non-accountable. He is in a psychiatric hospital. It's true that he was kind of withdrawn, but all the same... He really was an incredibly bright student, you know. He was the one who set up the university's computer system free of charge in his free time. I always found it hard to believe that he hurt the girl. Do you know where he was committed? Oh yes, there's only one specialist hospital in the region, the Portman Clinic. Thank you very much, Professor. You've been very helpful. It's only natural. Please convey my condolences to the families, and if you're looking for further information about this old case, talk to the local sheriff. We've received results of the contents of Jeffrey and Nancy's stomachs. We think they dined together the evening they died at a restaurant, no doubt. The same white wine for both of them, scallops and Jerusalem artichokes for the ladies, salmon, carrots and leeks for the gents. I'd put my money on a French restaurant. We didn't find any trace of drugs in Jeffrey's blood, which confirms my theory. The tablets were forced down his throat after death. We found a hammer with dried blood on it. It may have been used to kill Nancy and knock out Jeffrey. Okay, I'll check that. I'm going to sort and study the samples taken by Baxter. It should save you some time. Test tube rack. 1. Okay. Okay. There's the pink there and the blue there. So, let's put them up there for now. And the blues are down here. Let's sort. Yes. Biggest, smallest. Smallest, biggest. The samples taken from the hammer confirm the presence of human blood. I'm going to compare it with Nancy's blood as soon as possible. No worries. And how are you getting on with the third body, Tom Rudansky's? I've almost finished, but I've had to stop for a while. A trainee dropped a crate containing the remains of a skeleton found in a container last week. I think it must be about 3 centuries old, relic trafficking. An anthropologist should be picking it up later, and I haven't had yet time to pick up all the pieces. Ah, we can do that. He's already done enough damage. Clay will do it if you want, while I look for the French restaurant and you finish Verdanski's autopsy. Thanks, Baxter. You can always be relied on for great ideas. Ooh, this is a bone everywhere. There's another one there. Oh, where's that one? What we're looking for? 8. Four pieces left. Whoops. There you go. The hammer you found was used to kill Nancy and to hit Jeffrey, but there are no prints on it. The contrary would have surprised me. Otherwise, Tom died instantly from a broken neck and a crushed skull when he hit the windscreen and another obstacle at high speed. No sign of a safety belt or any contact with an airbag. Does that match what you have? Yes, it was found a few meters from his car. It had been tampered with. Well, the person who tampered with his car must have known that he drove without a seatbelt. That's possible. The main suspect knew him rather well, but considering the state of the car, I doubt he would have survived even with a seatbelt. The psychiatric hospital. Hello, Dr. Portman. I'm Inspector Cunham. I believe that my colleague told you I would be coming. That's right, Inspector. I'm delighted to be able to talk to you about Peter. I'm very proud of him and the results he's obtained with our therapeutic methods. Would it be possible to meet him? I'm afraid he's absent. What? Absent? But I thought he was here under house arrest. Not for the past 3 months now. He's done his sentence, Inspector. And since he's no longer a danger to others, I've authorised him to work outside a few days each week. You look like sure of yourself. Peter is completely harmless, and it's very good for him to be able to make himself useful. Look around you. He's prepared a huge treasure hunt for the young people here. I think they're going to love it. Sounds a bit ominous, doesn't it? Keep everybody busy. There's another one. They're all turning red. Let's... there. Which way is it? That's pointing a different way. Pointing straight ahead. Hello, Dougie. There's that one. That one. Message in a bottle. Precept number 1. Time opens its doors to those who wait. A strange prize for a treasure hunt, don't you think, Dr. Portman? Peter invented the rules. I think they help him to open up a little. He just wants the others to enjoy them as well. I see, but talking about being more open, this building doesn't appear to be very secure, considering that you're caring for some potentially dangerous patients. Potentially, yes, but in actual fact, they are not at all dangerous. That's your opinion, but the law requires some of your patients to be monitored. You don't have to remind me, Inspector. All the equipment is up to date, even if it is kind of discreet. So hidden cameras then. One more. Wow. Well, the others were found straight away. Where did you put it? There's another guard dog over there, and one there. And megaphones and speakers and... what's that? That's not a camera. Well, where's the other camera then? Oh, it's on the front of the building. A guard. 5 guard dogs. Right. 5 barred windows. But you see, you could have the guard dogs, but if the people are walking around, they're just going to make friends with them, aren't they? 4 loudspeakers. Very well, it looks like you're following the safety rules. Delighted to hear you say so. Would it be possible to visit Peter's room since we can't speak to him? Of course, Peter has nothing to hide. Do you believe that he's cured? Of course, otherwise I wouldn't let him out. How can you be certain that he won't commit another crime? There's always the element of unknown, but Peter is anything but violent. I'm afraid that I have to go. I have patients waiting for me, but please feel free to come back if you have any other questions. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you.